Don't watch me, watch Nolazine TV. It's the best video ever and subscribe to it.
It's your boy ForeverHood and I'm rocking with Nolazine TV. It's really like that.
Alright. Also tell everybody where you from.
You know, I'm from Uptown, man. You know, I was third ward.
Third ward.
Yeah.
Also tell everybody what part, you know they got different.
Yeah, you know, I'm from Uptown, I'm from out Galvez, you hear me? Third and Galvez, some of y'all might know that. That's where I grew up, you know, born and raised. You know, just trying to make a way, you know.
Oh yeah, but you gotta tell the world about 3rd and G.
Yeah, you know, it's
everybody don't, you know.
It is what it is.
If there had no rappers that you knew, like to the world, they actually
shout out Smoke, Big Smoke. That's my brother. Grew up from, you know, since the Sandlot, but you know, that's where I'm from. I'm off the G, you know, born and raised.
Okay. So like growing up, who influenced you as far as to start making music?
Of course, Soulja Slim. Of course, Juvie, Wayne, Mystical, C Murder, Mac. You know, of course, all them guys. Like that's what I was listening to. I wasn't listening to the East Coast or West Coast. You know, I ain't know nothing about that. I was listening to what I was seeing every day.
Right. So, okay. So how old were you? When you first started to make music?
When I first started recording music, I was probably like.
Let's bring it back. How old were you? When you first made your first rap?
When I made my first rap, I probably was like 10 or 11.
But do you remember?
Fuck. It was cool though. It was cool. Look, the crazy thing is me, Smoke, another one of my partners, rest in peace, Crazy E, Jerome, all us, we had a verse to this same beat, you feel me? All us had a verse to this beat, but I was playing football at the time for real, so I just did it because they was doing it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it wasn't my thing. Like, of course, I had a passion for it and I liked doing it with them, but it wasn't like, I'm about to be a rapper. I was playing football, I'm going to the NFL, and I'm going to still be able to freestyle my partners, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be cool. So
playing that tenor.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to the NFL. I've been going to the NFL since 5, you know what I'm saying? So, shout out Big 5, you know, that's me, yeah, it's really like that. But that's what it was, and after that, I recorded my first song when I was probably like 15. That's when I recorded my first song. I had got a little microphone from Walmart, and they had the beats and shit on some shit that was, at the time it was called Sound Click or something like, I think like Sound Click or something like that. This that long ago. And I was
SoundCloud.
It was Sound Click. It was like Sound Click, and they had instrumentals, and they have all the latest instrumentals on there. So I was getting the instrumentals off there, and I rewrite their verses with my own words. And that's when I recorded my first song. I used to have to sneak and record too because my mom would work. You hear me? She worked in the daytime, so at night she wanted to sleep in the computer in the living room. So I gotta turn the music down low. I gotta sneak and say the cuss words so she'll wake up and beat my ass. The fuck you think you doing?
And she had to rap late, huh?
You hear me? Late at night when everybody sleep, the house quiet, I'm in that bitch. I got the microphone. There was the microphone. It was $10. That had the long microphone and it flip up out the thing, and you sitting on it and the thing flip up out that bitch. I had a sock on there like a pop filter with a rubber band around it. Going hard. I'm talking about, and I recorded. That's how I recorded my first song. That's the time, and I recorded a whole little mixtape at that time. Like probably like 3 days, just writing raps and recorded all that shit. And I was riding to it. I would, like, before my football games, I would listen to it. It was my thing, like, you know. I ain't let nobody else hear it, but I was just listening to it. And,
shit, like,
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a few other people. Like, I had a big brother, Mike, my big brother. I let him hear it. One of his partners, I let him hear it, but that was it. I wasn't letting my friends hear. Like, it was just for me to, you know. And I would probably, if somebody freestyling in the stairway at school, I'd spit something or, you know, something like that. But yeah, I wasn't taking it serious.
Okay. Speaking of you, like not cursing, you know, speaking of you, if not like when your mama did you cursing, when the first time did your mama actually hear you rap?
The first time my mama heard me rap, I had made a song. And I posted it on SoundCloud, and it was about her. And she heard the song. She was like, people had been telling her that I could rap, but like she knew I was a dog with that ball, so she wasn't trying to hear nothing about no hip hop, blibbity blah.
You going certain else?
The NFL certain. We ain't doing no R&B, hip hop, all that shit. That's a pipe dream. I know you could go with this ball. I seen in my own 2 eyes. But people would tell her, like when I was in high school, my brother, he would tell her like, man, he advanced with what he talking about. Like he just, he ahead of his time. And she would just brush that shit off like, I don't hear that shit. NFL, you want football practice or you need some cleats or a microphone. I'm not buying a mic. You want some football cleats, a mouthpiece, bitch. What you need, a helmet? You feel me? Like, fuck that. So that was just something I did, but when she first heard me, she really was like, damn, like I listened to the radio and I know it was on the radio and you really good. Like, like you good, but you going to the NFL, so you're just good at 2 things. That was her disposition, like, but you going to the league. I don't want to work, fuck all that.
I don't work no more.
I'm tired. I done put all this investment in your ass.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to buy some more cleats.
You feel me? So shout out to my mama, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So tell us, how did you actually come up with your name?
My name was Hood, J Hood, when all us was, rapping back in the Gap. My neighborhood name was J Hood. That was the rap name that I chose, and we all came up with like, cool, you J Hood. My name Jason, took the J off of that with J Hood. And then I went to jail and I read a book and it had the word forever, the meanings and symbolisms and how they broke it down. And it just resonated with me. It was like something that I wanted to carry on. I wanted forever to be a part of my legacy, you know what I'm saying? And the hood part, I just want everybody to know, like, it's a lot more that come with being from the hood than just being hood. Like, you could be a doctor, lawyer, you can have integrity, you can be intelligent, articulate, you could be or, possess, yes, a lot of things and be from the hood and not be ashamed to be from the hood. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's good people from the hood that get money, move to the suburbs, and they make the suburbs. The whole suburbs is people who got money from the hood and went out, and it's good out there. So we could be good.
Okay. Also, do you have any projects coming up?
Right now I got a single out, Make It Happen, featuring Foogiano and Calboy. Make sure y'all go stream that right now. I got another single out, Rise to Fame, up 100, all these things on YouTube and all streaming platforms. Make sure y'all go get that. And I'm currently working on shooting a video with Rick Ross and dropping that on y'all head too. It coming soon.
It's coming hard on
it coming soon, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing, I ain't bullshit.
And so how that feature came about, just with, Foogiano, Calboy, and Rick Ross?
My manager, I pulled up on Fuji and I'm in the studio though. Me and Calboy, we developed a relationship as well. He pulled up on me the following night and he heard the song, like, yeah, I'm fucking with that, let me put a verse on it. And cause originally it was just gonna be me and Foo. And then he was like, let me put a verse on it. That bro, you know what I'm saying? Shit, put a verse on it, he killed that bitch. So it was love, like that was just love. My manager knew Foo, they was in the studio, I pulled up. He was playing the beat already, you know what I'm saying? He had some shit to it. And I just went in that bitch and punished it. He like, yeah, that's you got it. I'm like, you killed that bitch. I'm fucking with it. Yeah.
Oh, so basically, but you travel a lot.
Yeah, I'm everywhere. I like to say I travel my whole region promoting this shit. Like that's the only way it's gonna get out. Yeah, that's the only way this shit get out. Like you gotta go bring it there. Like
being from New Orleans is very hard, and New Orleans ain't gonna support you until.
Everybody else, but we gotta change that culture though. We gotta change that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta make people support. We gotta show support. That's the first thing is you get love, showing love. You feel me? So we just gotta change that, man. We know what we got down here, and everywhere I go, I tell them like, boy, look, just wait till I get a bag. I'm gonna show y'all how to do this shit. Like, I'm gonna come put my city on. I'm gonna show y'all. Everybody come to my city and take shit, but don't credit where they got it from. You feel me? So,
well, I be traveling now, so like, if my whole conversation with like all the different media companies, like we don't have no real like gatekeepers, and like I'm trying to be one underground gatekeeper. I'm about to try to do what Double XL did. That's the reason why this whole year I'm going to all 50 states.
Yeah,
and make it happen. But like we don't have nobody actually vouching for us. So they can always come down here and take that.
I just said that in my last interview. I just did an interview on Dirty Glove Bastards. I just told them that they asked me like, about my perspective on the hip hop culture and how New Orleans affected that.
Right.
And I was telling them that like, it's no front runner saying that's our shit, this us. Like you hear a Dorito commercial with our culture infested in it. Like who
getting paid for that?
Yeah, who gave y'all permission for that? Like this really us? Like. You know what I'm saying? Skip was on So You Think You Could Dance years ago, and them people like, we can't like it. We do like it, but
I had an interview with him a few months ago. He was like, man, it's crazy because like And the dude who actually on like taught on like Megan Thee Stallion, and with the yada yada yada, took his move. He like, dude, you can put me in a video. You ain't give me no money, nothing. Just give me some type of credit.
Nigga been eating us up like that though.
Right.
Nigga been doing that, and again, it ain't nobody. Like you go to Miami, you got a Trick Daddy.
Right.
Or, you know, you go to Texas, you got Jay Prince. You got.
And they got some street dudes in like a lot of cities, like in.
Even that, but we
Yeah,
ain't.
like we were talking about like street dudes and like actually into like music politics. And like when you go to Cali, they got Big U. And when you go to Detroit, they got Trick. And like Jay Prince on both ends.
We don't got nothing.
We don't got none of that because like our people moved.
We
So
ain't got
it's like,
nothing.
we
I
ain't
be
got
telling
nothing right
people
now.
that, like nigga be like, you know, what the music scene like, and I'm like, ain't no buildings in it. You gotta go to Atlanta. That's what they like, you know what I'm saying? To get rich quick for them, go to Atlanta, like. You know, and even still, like I said, I'm in Atlanta all the time, but I'm also in California. I'm also in New York.
So you gotta move around.
Yeah, I'm everywhere. You feel me? But what I like to say is that no matter what it is, no matter how far, whatever, just go through that shit, make that shit happen, man. Get this shit out of here, cause we got it. They know we got it. They come down here and get it. They know we got it.
Right.
Yeah, facts.
And all you gotta do is just stay original.
That too, like we,
Right.
we that though, like you know what I'm saying. Even like I was having a conversation with my people from Chicago, and they younger, so they were saying like, you know, Chief Keef started this era of, he started drill music, but I was talking about videos. I was like, when you think about videos from as far back as I can remember watching 106 and Park and shit, them niggas from the East Coast and West Coast videos was real videos. It was like drawn out skits, and you know, there was real productions.
Right.
The Hot Boys was the first niggas I saw with 60 niggas in front of the stove, or at a parking lot, or at the park, or you know what I'm saying? Like that, now that's a video. Today, if you got 60 niggas, you could pull up anywhere and that's a video.
Right.
You feel me? That come from here. That was, everybody else
I ain't
was,
even think about that.
everybody else had movies. Their videos was cinematic.
Yeah.
You know? Nigga had all 5 of the Hot Boys running out the Magnolia Project, and then it's a cut to a scene where it's 2 cars and 60 niggas, 13 girls turned up. Everybody bucking.
Yeah, it's a culture.
That's a whole video now. You could be from Milwaukee, and that's how you want your video. You're in front of the gas station. That ain't child culture. That come from not, but it might be a part of culture now because it spread that, but that come from here.
And I see like like just me watching just the whole world. I see like everybody taking all old Cash Money beats and everything, and like the people here don't even use it.
Man, cause we so prideful that we don't want, you know what I'm saying? We don't want
to change.
Yeah, like we just want to stay original and keep going. But I fuck with all that. I fuck with all that. I do Soulja Slim flows and I do Juvie and I'll beach all that. I fuck with all that. I grew up on that. That's a part of me. I can't forget a time where Soulja Slim was on the Parkway and I'm 3 blocks away. I walk over there and see him, or see Murder them in the project, or they riding up Galvez in the stretch limo. I can't forget seeing that. You know what I'm saying? I can't forget growing up in that. So that's what I listen to today. Like I hear what's going on.
I still listen to Mac.
I listen to like that Smoke cousin. You feel me? Like Magnum used to be. That's how I even know. Like man, it's deep with me with the music. Like I've been around, been seeing, you know, what's going on as far as hip hop in the world. I've been around that. So
well, you in the middle of everything.
In the heart, in the heart of it, I saw it all.
Okay. So
my favorite story, look, not to cut you off, my favorite story I tell about Turk. He was my favorite hot boy before I was really into music, before I really was into the lyrics and you know what I'm saying?
And he was
my favorite hot boy, you feel me? Turk was my favorite hot boy. And the reason why Turk was my favorite hot boy, dog, this shit, I remember this shit like it was yesterday. I was skipping school. I was going to Wilson. I was in elementary school. I'm skipping school. They had Signature. It was Joseph S. Clark that had burned down. At the time, it was right here on Tonti in the hood. So I skipped school and everybody else was in high school. So they go to Clark. It's right. Nigga wake up and literally walk across the street and go to school. So I'm skipping school and I'm up there with them. So a little chick get into it with a nigga or something and they had words or whatever and school let out and we all go on broad by Cajuns. That nigga Turk pull up here in a white PT Cruiser. These bitches, they just dropped, nigga, the PT Cruiser, it was hard to have. Like,
the rims and everything on there.
Man, nigga pull up, no shirt on, soldier rag, jump out and bat home in his mouth, jump back in the car, short. I'm like, he the realest. Nigga, ew. Man, I'm going back to school tomorrow, and I'm a better nigga like Turk. I swear to God. I went to school the next day, and I did exactly what I saw him do. I went back the fuck out of nigga in school, like.
Boy, Turk will repost this.
Man, I swear to God, that was my favorite hot boy. Like, before the rap, like, nigga, I seen that with my own 2 eyes, nigga, I'm a child, like, I'm fucking with him. He really living like that. I don't know what nobody else. I ain't see Wayne. I ain't see him. But Turk, man, he live. You feel me? And then years later, I hear about the shit that happened with him in Tennessee. I said, I knew it. I knew he shot the police. I know it. Like, that bitch a gangster. He really, like, you know what I'm saying? Man,
He living like that.
He living like that. I was fucking, that was my favorite hot boy. I was fucking with Turk.
That is a way to like a rapper like you. I seen him.
I was too young to even grasp the music part. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in elementary school. I wasn't even really old enough to understand what's really going on. I hear him, but I don't know. It's cool. But when I seen that nigga,
my dog showed he was untamed gorilla.
then you know, in the video, they kids too. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga got a car. He pulled up in a car with nobody in there but him. Oh, he the lit. I'm fucking with him. I'm fucking with him. He lit. I'm fucking with him. That was my favorite hot boy though. That's crazy.
Yeah, shout out Turk, man.
Shout out Turk, yeah.
All right. Oh, so what separates you from other artists?
My diversity. That's something that I pride myself on as well. Being able to touch any aspect of music, you know, being able to work with anybody, like, and you not just get one thing from me, you know, whatever the vibe is, we could go off that, like, we could do whatever, I could do whatever. So with anybody I'm working with, we could do whatever your go-to is, you might open up something that I didn't have or something, you know, that I need to work on or whatever, like, so it's just my diversity. That's what sets me apart, I think, from everybody else.
Okay. So, tell us, like, what do you enjoy most about the music industry? And tell us, what do you actually hate about the music industry?
What I enjoy the most is, this is gonna be kind of like an oxymoron. What I enjoy the most is networking with other artists, kind of pushing forward my music. I like, of course, making my music because this is, you know, me telling my story. And what I least like about the industry is the politics. I least care for the politics of the industry. It's just, you know, it takes away from the creativity. It takes away from all of the essences of what makes you an artist. Politically, you could take nobody. Just because of the politics, they could literally take a nobody with no talent and make them a superstar. And
that's because they got machines.
You feel me? So that's the politics of it. Like, you just, if you know the right person, I could just take my son, run him through the pipeline, and make him a star. So that would be probably like my least favorite thing. But I understand that that's what it is. You gotta navigate through it. You gotta work through it. Make it happen. However you gotta make it. Don't give up though. Just because that's a politic that's in it, don't give up. It's a way in.
Yeah.
Facts. It's a way in.
Okay. So, you know, and you already move around, but I'm still asking this question. Do you feel like you had to move out your city? Once your music career, reach a certain milestone?
No, I don't agree with that. I hear people say that all the time. You know, yeah, you gotta move out. Even like Boosie Vlad interview went viral.
Move out Louisiana.
Yeah, like
you gotta move out any hood. Like, if people know you.
Like, think about this. New Orleans is nothing but the hood. Like, ain't no, outside of St. Charles, but you go one block over from St. Charles, you're in the hood. So New Orleans is a city full of hoods. Ain't no good part. It's all the hood. You feel me? So
like, even the West Bank got hoods.
It's just the hood.
They got hoods.
Like, it's the hood. Like, so that's what it is. If you not no hoe nigga, if you not no bitch ass nigga, you not out here doing no bitch ass shit, you ain't gonna have no problem. Ain't nobody just fucking with people for no reason. Niggas doing shit. Like, it's niggas doing whole shit. Like, no whole shit to eliminate all the black on black violence. All that shit to be eliminated if nigga just kept it real. Like, that's the freest thing in the world to do too. It's free. It don't cost a thing to be real. Like, just be real. And that'll eliminate the bullshit. You probably can't stand your hood because you been jacking niggas, you been stealing, you been talking bad about niggas. That's why niggas want to kill you, not because you successful. Niggas want to kill you because of whatever you did, you know? And it don't necessarily even have to be whole shit. It's just shit that niggas done did. We done did shit that we can't take back. Right. Like, so to eliminate that, stop doing it. Let's just do the right thing. It ain't gonna kill us. Like, it's gonna be cool. Like, everybody, imagine if no beef, if there was no beef. Imagine how
I
much
don't
shit.
even know how to imagine that.
Just
That's
imagine,
growing up from it though, yeah.
Imagine that shit, bro. Like, you know what Atlanta got going on? That'll be this.
Well, if Atlanta got a whole lot of, street shit going on too, it's just,
But I'm just
they got
saying-
niggas making money.
But I'm saying, like, if we wasn't on none of that,
Right.
we can't really come together as this because there's really a lot of shit that happened that before our time we don't. You know what I'm saying?
And also, but it's easier for us to like run into each other here.
Yeah, this bitch is small.
You can't. Yeah, how many Walmarts can you go to?
I be
How many
telling
gas
you
stations
that.
you
I
go
be
to?
telling
Like,
you that about,
if
like,
the two
nigga.
mounts can't meet, but two niggas always gonna be there.
Man, nigga, you gonna see a nigga before the week out. You hear me? Before the week out, you gonna bump into a nigga. So unless you hide, but
Shit, you can't hide for that long. You gotta go come outside.
nigga move the slide of
Ever see what happened with the pandemic? As soon as the pandemic, as soon as they let niggas outside, they start getting flushed.
on me, but it's like, man, you don't gotta go. You just gotta stop that whole shit, bro. Niggas gotta
Well,
stop
this is my saying. You ain't gotta move, but you gotta move around. Like basically, move like just move around. Like just travel, come back to your city. Just you ain't gotta broadcast you here. Just move around.
Right, because they don't know I'm here right now.
I ain't gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell you where you going.
Yeah, they don't know I'm here. I'm on the plane too. I'm out of here. 6 o'clock. Road trip.
All right. So, as far as being from New Orleans, do you feel like other artists from New Orleans actually, support each other?
I would say yeah, because for the most part, the artists that I know from here, they support me. I support them. It's always been love. So I would say for them, I don't know nobody who hating. I ain't hating on nobody, and I don't know nobody who hating. So, I mean, for the most part, everybody I know, I extend my arms, open arms, features, whatever. Let's work. Like let's, I'm climbing, you climbing. Let's go. Let's get it. It costs now, but I mean that just come with progression. That come with business. I'm investing in myself, so you should do the same. But yeah, let's work. I ain't tripping. Let's work. Like I think everybody that I know, like Lil Ricky, Smoke, Ludine, My Way, everybody, they show me love. Like it's love.
Shout out to all of them.
Yeah, shout out to all of them. Yeah.
Okay. So I got a question everybody like to answer, but you barely be here, so you might don't know. Like, far as New Orleans, do you feel like local DJs, radio stations, and blogs, do you feel like they could do a better job in breaking artists?
Of course. It's always more that can be done to push the culture forward. There's always something else that could be done. But I feel like business conflicted with that part of it. Like, because DJs they feel entitled to make money off of their craft, which you're supposed to. But if you put somebody on, that creates a platform for you now, not just you could break a record, but now you have a platform for breaking records. So anybody who need their record broke, they gonna come to you because you didn't establish yourself as a record breaker. But ain't nobody a record breaker. But if you take them your song right now, they won't charge you like
they ain't had the record breakers in New Orleans.
Ain't nobody a record breaker, but they gonna charge you like they're a record breaker. I won't get paid. Well, let's work together. Like you know what the business requires. You don't have the statistics to say you charging me this number. Right. Let's meet some common ground. How can we help benefit each other? And then we go to the next level. Then we could start. Once we create a platform, then we could charge. But niggas trying to chase a dollar around here, like that's what it is. That's
everybody business.
Yeah, we know that, man. Niggas just won't pay over. Yeah.
Well, you think is it was sometimes like at the beginning of the payola could always build a relationship.
Facts.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it should be free.
Yeah.
I'm just saying don't
always try to charge me. Don't always try to forget over
every time.
Yeah.
Every time, because at some point that becomes an exploitation because you know my passion for what I'm doing, so you just gonna throw a number out there every time, knowing that I'm gonna pay because I'm so passionate about what I'm doing. Right. Like nah.
If I try to give artists stuff, like I'll just make them work for it. Like all right, if I post you on Nolazine, go on Nolazine and get 200 comments. Yeah, I'm gonna write your article. I'm gonna give you something like I'm gonna try to help you.
That's
a little bit because I know you independent.
That's hard. That's hard, bro. That's hard to give a nigga something knowing
I ain't something to look forward to.
You ain't no handout, but you work for it. You earned it. You know what I'm saying? That hard. I ain't had to come out my pocket. I had to use my gift.
Right.
Let's get paid like that. I have a gift. You have. Let's get paid off the gifts. You just getting paid off me. We ain't did no work, and I done paid you already.
Right.
You ain't work.
Like I tell artists, and to just try to build with like every media company in like different cities, and just try to bring value to them, and they'll help you.
Facts.
It's just it's all building relationship. Like man, if the game easier enough, like basically like Master P and them had to drive to meet these connections. This shit on the internet now. You just gotta research it.
That's facts.
All you need is a media company in every city.
That's facts. But now
And just hit that button when you drop a video.
Now check this out though. This what came with that too though. When P&M was pulling up, it was just P&M pulling up or certain people pulling up on the internet. Everybody on the internet.
Right.
So it's hard to cipher through the internet, and you
Right.
get ignored on the internet because there's so many people.
Right.
Everybody couldn't just go and do what P did. They couldn't
Right.
just go pull up with shit in their trunk. So
Facts.
it was a little different, but
It's still hard, but I tell people if you're a rapper and you got the budget to actually do that shit,
That's-
pull up in people's hood. You got
say
the
that
both.
again.
You
Hold
got
up.
the both.
Say that again. If you got the what?
And if you got the budget.
That's important.
Yeah,
you
you gotta
gotta
have
have a budget. You got this shit called. Listen, y'all. I was just rapping, making music. I had bought me a couple chains and buying little weed to smoke side and shit. But my music wasn't doing shit, and when nothing happened, I'm like, man, what the fuck? My niggas ain't hearing my shit. My shit hard. Because I ain't have no budget, I ain't have no marketing, I ain't have
It's
no
politics.
team, I ain't have nothing.
You need a manager, you need a publicist.
Yeah, I ain't have nothing. I had nothing. Just me, my bro. We at the studio making music and posting this shit on SoundCloud. We ain't even have a distro kid. We ain't have nothing. We ain't have shit.
Right.
So it's like that. Why they ain't catching on? I'm just thinking like, man, I know I'm hard. So bitch, you better listen. You better know. You know what I'm saying? People don't even know who the fuck I am because I ain't have shit. Now I got shit, and y'all gonna see.
You just gotta stay consistent.
Yeah, 1 million views in 24 hours. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. No kids. You feel me? All my it's humbling. You know what I'm saying? To know like what it take. I can't do it by myself. That's just impossible. I need a team, and now I got a team that support me. Shout out Division Street Music Group, and we making it happen. No pun intended.
Okay. Also, has that been one point in your music career like when you just want to give up?
Of course. The first time I ever ran out of money, I was like, man, fuck this shit. I'm about to go give me a brick and I'm gonna be Big Meech. That ain't work. I ran out of money again. I'm gonna be a jacker. I'm about to jack everybody in the world. I'm gonna rob the Pentagon, all the guns. I'm gonna scare the wall like Spider-Man. That ain't working with the jail. That shit ain't. I'm like, damn, fuck I'm gonna do now. Try the music, ran out. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. At my lowest point, and I had people around me that like, bro, you can't waste that shit. Like, fuck it if it didn't work right now. Like, don't stop, keep going. And that shit motivated me, inspired me to not give up on myself, to see how other people believe in me. Like, they could be believing in themselves this much. They taking their energy to put it into me. How could I just say fuck it at that point? So at that point, I'm like, I'm all in. I'm all in. This what it is. I'm fuck a job. Fuck how my mom and them gonna feel about it. Fuck how whoever gonna feel about me not having a job. If you say me not having a job don't make me a man, then fuck you. Let go with them hands. I'll show you what it is. Like that was my mentality. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm gonna get what I want out of life. And if all else fails, I can always go get a job. Them bitches gonna be around forever. So I ain't tripping. I'm chasing a dream.
Facts. Okay. All right. So what's your advice to a younger artist that's trying to follow like in your footsteps?
Just always believe in yourself. The first thing that if you believe, other people will believe. Just believe in yourself. Don't ever give up. Don't ever be too prideful to reach out to other people. Some people gonna ignore you. That's just the nature of the beast. But don't have too much pride where you don't network, where you don't reach out to other artists. That's the most important thing about this business and industry is networking. It's who you know. So always be. I ain't saying be no dick grabber or nothing like that. Be dick riding nigga. I ain't saying that. I'm saying
you gotta network.
You gotta network. You gotta know how to network as well. Right. It ain't just cause you asking a nigga for something. You gotta know how to ask for shit. You gotta know. You just gotta know how to finesse it. So
you gotta get your business right.
Yeah,
you gotta be ready because some
ready.
people. Everybody at business. You gotta treat yourself like a brand. Gotta be a walking brand.
That what it is. Shout out ForeverHood. Merch is available. You know what I'm saying?
That's my next question.
Merch.
And so my next question is, what's next for you? Do you plan on signing artists? Do you plan on dropping more merch? Do you plan on starting more businesses?
That's my biggest thing is expanding my platform. So I would love to sign other artists. Right now, I ain't got the bag for y'all. You know, I'm just keep it just stack with you. If you won't come, you know, work from the ground up and help build a company, it might be a little more of an investment for you. But I'm not in a position yet, but I'm positioning myself to be, you know, able to extend resources to whoever need them. If you know, whatever I know, I'm willing to share. Whatever resources I have, I'm willing to share them as well. I ain't holding nothing hostage. You want no fucking.
Okay, and also, but last but not least, tell everybody, I'm like, what can you find on social media and just other, I'm like, music platforms?
On all streaming platforms, ForeverHood. Make It Happen is streaming right now. On Instagram, ForeverHood. On Facebook, JHood. Twitter, Pornhub, everywhere. ForeverHood, man. Fuck with me. You know I'm out here.
Pornhub.
I just really like that.
All right, we done.
Oh, wait a minute. Nolazine make them hoes scream. You understand me? You want a t-shirt? You want a half a wife beater with a hole in it? You want a pair of short pants with 6 holes in it with all your coochie hanging out on the side? Holler at your people, baby. Ziggler wig, you understand me? Loud and cock on this BLOCK, you understand me? A beautiful day.